Hi, this is Thomas with Believe in the Run, and I've got some exciting news. We are breaking off the podcast into its own channel on YouTube and Instagram. You want to get the shoe content, stick with Believe in the Run. You want to get the podcast content, check out BITR Networks. Links are in the description.
Give a good stretch, got my laces tied. My trusty podcast by my side. If you want to tuck run, it's the place to be. Yeah, it's the drop, D-R-O-P.
Hi, this is Thomas with Believe in the Run.
This is Robbie with Believe in the Run.
This is Megan with Believe in the Run.
This is Carl with Believe in the Run.
And you're listening to The Drop, our weekly podcast that used to be somewhat about running.
That was like 5 years ago.
Yeah, originally we need to reshoot the the blurb at the top, like what this podcast is about, because we did that when we were starting off, and this is not.
We'll have some running stuff in this one.
Yeah, but it's not. We've totally gone off the rails.
I'm chatting with Talia Brooks, who was one of our first podcast
she was like
guests.
number 2 or 3.
No, she was like 19.
No way. She was top. I bet she was first 10.
No, because I just listened to this because I'm interviewing her again,
So confident.
which is part of the story.
No, 2 or 3 was like Michael from Atreyu, someone from was it
Brooks.
Rebecca Bro?
Was it Rebecca
No,
Bro?
it was someone from New Balance.
No.
It was New Balance. I swear was the first one.
I don't know. We have to go back because it started off on Instagram Lives, and I had Bob and Paul Lang on
Anyway.
from ASICS at one
No,
point.
the first official Drop podcast episode.
Okay.
Who do you think it was?
Obama.
It's not. If it's not Rebecca Bro, it was another woman who now works at Puma.
Was Rebecca Bro at New Balance at the time?
We
Yeah.
did do.
I swear that's
Puma.
number 1.
All right, go. It might be. He might be right.
I think Danny was in the top 5 too, or something.
Yeah.
Danny Orr.
Yeah.
I think he was in the very beginning.
All right, what's your guess for number 1? I'm googling
It's
it.
Rebecca Bro is my guess for number 1. Number 2 is Michael from Atreyu. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. Anyway, why are we talking about
cannot
this?
wait.
Okay, so it's Rebecca Bro.
Oh,
It's number 1.
Oh, turns out the memory is
Wow.
chugging
So
along
Becca
here.
Bro's been on the podcast several times. She might
At
be
least
one of our top guests.
I think 3
Jared
times.
D'Amato and her might be top.
But my point was, we were interviewing Talia back in 2021, and the questions we were asking, like, because we had no idea about track, like, I was like cringing. I was like, wow, like, we still don't know a lot about
Well,
track,
she
but like, we
also-
were dumb as rocks.
Yeah, but she does like heptathlon. Like
Like
I
all
know
the events.
decathlon.
I still don't even know what that sport is. I'm
Like
not-
all of
5,
them.
right?
All you know is
F5.
Weezer's hep hep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
anyway,
thought
it
that was
was
something you got when you did
Hep C?
too many drugs. Yeah. On the street. So let's see, Talia Brooks drop episode. I do want to know.
it's number 19.
Is it for sure?
Yeah,
Meg went back and looked.
I listened to part of it.
Why
Wow,
are
you're
we?
right.
Why are we bringing this up?
because I'm chatting with her this weekend for the Move Her Mind Summit, and so I went back to listen to what we talked about with her originally.
And you're like, God, this is embarrassing.
And I was like, geez, man.
Michael was number 2, by the way.
Okay.
I actually wanted Michael back on to talk about finishing up wrapping a
He
tray,
should.
but he didn't.
Oh,
he didn't
not
seem,
into it?
Yeah, he didn't seem into it.
Okay.
No, Danny Orr was 21, so it was a little bit. All right. I'm just gonna go through the first 100 episodes of the drop.
This is a
Number
recap
3
of the
was.
podcast.
See how many we can remember. Was it someone for? All right, I can't.
No, okay,
We
it
did
was.
have a Puma on
right?
when they
What's her name? I'm
reintroduced it.
really.
She left and went someplace else.
As it
No.
is.
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
Oh, now see.
Because I got her email and it was like, I'm leaving Puma.
By the way, there was there's you might want to go back and listen to some of those. I feel like there's some gems back then, even though it was a little rough around the edges.
Yeah, no, don't go back and listen to them.
We should pull sound bites.
I was like watching one of them from when we were in the weird room and the what do you call those rooms where no one can escape? Not an escape room. What's the
A prison?
Yeah.
A prison cell?
And I was like, man, I looked like legitimately younger.
Dude, it's
you were.
been like 10 years.
Yeah, I was like, wow, things got things got weird over the last, I'd say over the last 2 years maybe. Where it was like,
Aging's real.
When did you lose the beard?
things were going well, and then no, the first years of the mustache I think were okay, and then something changed.
Something happened? Okay.
Yeah, I think gravity won.
It's life stresses.
Yeah,
Running outside.
I think that's the main thing is the running.
I said,
We should quit running.
Yeah.
I said to Megan's family one time about running outside. You get weathered, and
I mean, that's you do.
it means that's exactly what weathered means. You're out in the weather, and they thought I was insulting Megan, but I wasn't saying Megan's weathered.
Yeah,
No,
if you look at someone who's been running like they're 60 and they've been running their whole lives, dude, they look like the crypt keeper, like, for sure.
Is there anyone you have in mind?
No, do not say it. I know who you're thinking about.
Wait, you know who he's talking about?
I mean, I think of people, they pop into my
Oh,
head.
anytime when I go to the what Baltimore Roadrunners, like the free races, it's
You're like, you're 30?
I'm like, is this a zombie run or is this just a trail, like a chill trail run?
Oh, dude.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
Okay, wait. I did go back and see some of the names, so I have to list some of them because I did not remember this at all. Cal Neff was number 3. Steph Bruce was 4.
Oh,
Lindsay
Cal Neff.
Flanagan was 5.
Oh,
Steph Bruce, we had on the whole Hoka team at that point.
Dude, that's
Like there was like
crazy.
3 people on that one.
Richard Kuczynski was 8. Megan Featherston was 9.
Oh,
Kira
wow.
D'Amato was 11. Bell Lap Track and Field. Who's that?
Oh, they
Bella,
did
they used to resell.
like premium gear, like athletes gear.
They're like, these guys are trying, they're not getting paid anything, but they get gear from the company.
It was an interesting concept. I don't think they're around
Coach
anymore.
Bennett, Scott Fauble.
Wow.
All right, I have a lot of thoughts on some of these people, so we can move on.
Fable was one of your favorites.
Something like that.
Yeah, the
Oh, speaking of people,
I feel like I always say things on here and then I forget people actually listen to this podcast, especially in Baltimore. So if I offended anyone, but by the way, we're all gonna. That's the thing though. I'm gonna be that person, right? So like when I get to that age, I'm gonna look the same as everyone else. So I'm making fun of myself anyways. I already look like hell. It's like I'm like I know I'm
see,
gonna look terrible.
you're saying it would be harder if you were good looking at one point and then started looking like shit. Or would it be easier if at least you had that window of good looking and then you looked like shit?
I don't know. It's hard to look back on the memories and say, I remember when I used to be a young man.
Carl just put together the making of the
H1.
the BITR H1 shoe, and he goes back to some old clips from videos and
Very
stuff.
first one.
Yeah.
Very first upload is the first one on that.
What year was that?
I didn't look at the year. I just went back to the oldest. It was a Saucony Guide 7.
Saucony Guide 7.
Which actually isn't
48-second review.
It's actually not the first review.
I know because you had a
I had
whole other
the
channel that's
like
not
this,
your own.
the regular channel when I.
Right. It's the first one on Believe
Yeah.
in the Run. Like, yeah.
It
Official.
it has to be close to 2000.
10? 11?
I'd say 12.
What guide are they on
Yeah.
now? 19.
Yeah.
19, the guide, yeah.
That was 7.
What guide was it? No,
7.
So, yeah,
Oh,
12 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was, you know where I filmed it? It was back when we were working at Social Toaster and that entrance to Druid Hill Park.
Yeah.
I did it right there.
Outside?
Outside. That's when I had, what was that? It was like, there was a video camera that was like shaped like a cigarette pack, had like a lens in the front and just like one little button you hit.
The flip video?
It was flip.
Oh, dude,
that was
the
it.
flip video that was crazy.
Oh, wow.
Dude, that was
That was it back in the day.
yeah,
Like,
and they weren't that expensive.
no, they were before GoPro. Like,
But here's the weird thing, like I know you say that, like, and I look at it and I go, geez, yeah, over the years
But
I've aged, but I go and I am with people who are around my age, and I don't care if my face is weathered.
yeah.
I like hands down, like I feel like I didn't give up. Like, there's a lot of like when you're around non-runners, like even like
That is, yeah.
I go to
I
like
see what you're saying.
Theo's track meets or whatever, and you see the parents
Mm-hmm.
and stuff, and I'm just like, okay, you can tell who's still running, you can tell who's not.
Yeah. It's always interesting when you meet someone who was because there's some who are really high level athletes when they're younger,
Mm-hmm.
and you know they probably went so hard at it that they just were like, I'm not doing it anymore.
We meet people who work at companies that are like that. You're like,
and I just can't even imagine it.
you're like, that dude was the national champion for this. And you're like, what?
Yeah, it's shocking.
Now he looks like Norm.
But that's how
from Cheers.
even when I'll go to an Orioles game and I'll see Cal Ripken sitting down, down towards the field, and you're like, dude, that's crazy because he was
The best.
the portrait of fit when he was younger, and he's obviously like 65 now, but
He was very sweet to my kids. We were at a soft yogurt place, and he was there. And my kids don't know who he was, but I'm like, oh my God, there's Cal Ripken Jr.
wow,
And so I was just like,
I would
hey, Cal,
have cried.
is there any way I can get a picture with my son with you? Because
Yeah,
you're the man. You're Baltimore.
yeah.
And he was like very gracious and
Really?
very nice and asked about the boys and all that stuff.
Dude,
So
it's like he's my biggest idol of all time, and I've still yet to meet him. It's crazy. I would have thought
You haven't met him?
I would have thought in Baltimore I would have run into him at some point.
Whoa.
in
I
my
hate to say
journeys.
this. I gave away a Cal Ripken Jr. baseball to someone because I wasn't that into baseball, and I had a signed.
You could have saved it
Well,
and made
sure.
Robbie's world.
I didn't know. Robbie and I weren't tight then, and I ended up just giving it to someone for Christmas. I was just like, here you go.
Who is your dog? Who is Ralphie?
Yeah, it's a
Tore it
chew
up.
toy. No.
Man, yeah, maybe someday. Maybe this podcast will make it happen. My brother-in-law runs into him at the grocery store all the time because he lives down in Annapolis. I'm like, man,
Wait,
just-
Cal lives down in Annapolis now? Because I used to drive by his house on my way to high school every
Yeah,
day.
he used to live out in
Yeah.
Owings Mills or whatever.
Yeah. And then I see John Waters at the Whole Foods in Mount Washington.
Oh, yeah. You used to, or when you lived up there?
Anytime I go there, he's there for some reason. I don't know.
Maybe he lives there.
It is. It's like he comes out from the refrigeration area.
Yeah. That's funny.
This episode is sponsored by Pillar Performance.
I hope we're talking about collagen.
We are. Today, we are talking about Pillar's Collagen Repair. It's the stuff that's designed to support tendons, ligaments, and connective tissues, the stuff that takes a beating when you're running day after day.
Yep. And I definitely need it.
Yeah, little scoop in the coffee every morning. You don't even taste it.
And I feel like it does help with the joint health and like as far as like knees, ankles, and all those kind of moving parts.
Yeah, so if you're thinking about durability as much as improving times, Pillar Collagen Repair is a smart addition to your routine. And if you want to try it, you can head to pillarperformance.shop or thefeed.com/pillar and enter the code BITR for 15% off your first purchase.
It'll keep you running. All right. It is the first check-in of this episode of The Drop. So here we go. Middle of grit. You're pushing, you're pulling, you're doing it all. This is the time where the excitement starts to wear off a little bit. You're 2 weeks in, 2.5 actually, and motivation starts to lag a little bit. Getting out there is, this is where it starts getting gritty. I feel like the first week and a half you can ride on adrenaline. This is where you're like, need to push through. So this is my reminder that all these miles add up. Even the little extra little bits at the end, just maybe push a little bit more. Just grab that, stay safe, get that mileage in, stay excited.
Dude, I was thinking about when we were doing that element, not to get back to element, give another free spot, but I was like, we probably have so much salt inside of us that whenever we have our autopsies done, they're going to be like, why is this brined? Like all these organs.
Pickled Robbie?
Yeah.
Pickled liver.
That's what I was thinking.
Wow.
Is that what you were thinking, Meg?
I wasn't.
No,
I don't think
that's
that.
never crossed my mind.
I was like, when they open up a football player dies and they have like, not the SAT, but what's the thing? When
Arthritis.
for their heads, like their brain
A
injury.
concussion?
No, they had
yeah.
that like that brain injury.
CTE?
Yeah, not right. I was thinking ETC. I was like thinking etc., but that's not it.
Yeah.
So but when they can like see that, oh man, this
The
is
damage?
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna.
I don't think
see-
so because I've gotten blood work done. I've gotten other stuff done, and everything's firing.
Well, but
great.
and not in a bad way. I think it preserves your
I
organs.
gotta tell you, I don't think people are having enough salt.
That's what I mean. It's actually preserving the whole system.
Do you think that why for a long time were we told salt is bad? I guess hypertension and all that kind of stuff.
I'm already there, so yeah. But
But
Wait,
too much salt is bad for people that are sedentary.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's.
But
what
we
it is.
sweat a ton as athletes
Right.
and
But
runners. So
isn't magnesium considered some form of salt?
no, that's an electrolyte. Sodium is an electrolyte. Magnesium is an electrolyte. Sodium salt over here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I just got confused.
Yeah.
I just take it all. And hope
Somebody did
something's
well
good.
in chemistry class.
Yeah.
By the way,
Let's get this one on a Bunsen burner.
we were corrected. If you swim in the English Channel from England, you will end up in France.
Yeah, I mean, we all knew that. We were just playing dumb.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now that I think about it, I'm like, oh yeah, I guess that's how the boats basically got to Normandy.
Yeah.
They weren't sailing from the U.S.
Yeah. Meg, do we want to read some of the comments about?
I do, but I first wanted to talk about the Houston Marathon before I forget.
Oh, there's a couple things.
Yeah.
We do have to talk about that.
Shout out to Nick Eckert, who is
Is it Etcher?
yeah.
Ecker?
Ecker.
Etcher.
Ecker.
No, it's a hard C.
I'm gonna say it's not. He needs to take the H out of his name then.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, he's a grip participant. He is a longtime Believe in the Run trooper.
Yeah.
And he ran a 106, just about flat, half marathon. Which,
Dude.
do you know what pace that is?
I don't go to that number range in my head.
Is that flat 5, Meg, or is that under 5
What?
minute miles?
Or
106.
I think it's 501, like 5 flat.
So Carl and I were doing some sprints after, some people call them strides, after our run today. And we were going all out. Matter of fact, it got a little competitive. And
I like
Little
that.
cheering squad.
Yeah.
Cars passing by.
Really?
yeah, sometimes we didn't know we were racing, and then we were racing.
Okay.
But and I was like, wow, we're really throwing down. Now your watch can't catch up as fast as maybe like when we reach max,
Right.
pace.
Right.
But we're only going, 15 seconds of hard. And like Nick ran his entire half marathon faster than
I know.
all our splits.
And looked like just casual in that little video we saw.
He looks so relaxed when he runs.
Right?
Like, he just looks like he just.
And he's
Out for a jog.
He's jacked. He's a big dude.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
got to be close to elite.
103 would OTQ him, so he's
That's,
3
I saw
minutes
that.
off
I looked it up when I.
the OTQ. Yeah.
That's.
Well, and I was tracking some of the American women, and like they all ran 106, 107, 108. And I'm like, and Nick's just in front of him cruising along.
Wow.
crazy.
And he started running, what, like 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's crazy.
Cool.
Yeah.
He
yeah,
was
nice.
like, he was bored.
Right.
And he was like, maybe I'll run.
But another athlete I'm talking to this weekend is McKenna Myler, and she ran a 107.37, which is a half PR, and she posted on Instagram she PR'd in the 10K in the middle of it as well.
You remember McKenna when we were
Yeah,
out
she's
in
a legend.
in Boulder.
We ran into her in an elevator with her whole family.
Yeah, and she's the sweetest
Yeah.
person. Also, just had a baby and was wearing like that, what do you call them? The unitards or whatever?
No,
Like the speed suit.
Yeah, and like I'm like, I would be uncomfortable wearing one. She's just dropping it like,
Yeah.
whatever.
She was cruising.
yeah.
I mean, didn't she? Did she run the trials?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she did really well, right? Like,
Yes.
It was like top 10, I think.
Yeah, I believe
Was it
that's
top
correct.
5?
Her and
Trying
her
to remember
husband with their kids were riding around in a van.
Yeah, they were living out of it for a little bit.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Man life.
and they were nice. They were both happy. Like, I don't know, if we were in a van traveling across country, Meg,
No, I'm out.
How many states would you make until you're divorced?
One.
You'd make it to West Virginia.
Yeah.
Dawn.
Speaking of ASICS athletes, Sarah Hall ran a 226, and she said she was like pacing it,
Kenna Myler finished 7th, by the way, in
Okay.
the trials. Yeah.
which is kind of incredible. She's 42 and just
Oh,
ran a
yeah.
226
Wait, does
after
that-
running CIM.
and that qualifiers are OTQ.
She's had the OTQ time,
okay.
yeah. But yeah, she's just a
Is
monster.
that not the perfect name for a runner, though?
I felt like
Sarah Hall?
No, McKenna Myler.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Well, that's pretty perfect.
Yeah.
I felt like Sarah Hall, like it seemed like maybe she was on her way, like the last couple years. Like there was like a year, maybe last year, 2024 or 2025. Yeah, where you're like, oh, maybe she's starting to like wind down, and then I'm like, all right, never mind.
She's a monster.
There. She's performing at a very high level.
She's just so consistent. It's like very, very impressive.
We do have to shout out one fan, Meg. If you could pull up the Instagram.
I have it
one,
here.
One of our fans was running the Houston Marathon, and at 41K, and you know in Ks it's 42, dropped to the ground, cardiac arrest.
What?
Cardiac arrest. Had to be, there's a doctor on the sideline with a defibrillator.
Yeah.
Took him 6 tries. 4 tries, and brought him back to life.
No way. Wait, who is this?
So his name's Jonathan Watkins. So
that sounds familiar.
He's okay, thank goodness.
Wait, who sent us this? Because he stopped his Garmin for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, absolutely.
He's like literally stopped his Garmin for him.
David Zlotnick.
Yeah, Dave Zlotnick.
Oh, yeah.
Zlotnick. He's come to a couple of our runs.
They both came to our Berlin shakeout run.
Right,
but he said that with 1K to go, he dropped with cardiac arrest. Luckily, a doctor was right in front of him spectating and happened to have a defibrillator. And after 4 tries, got him back.
Dude.
And also stopped his
like,
watch. So the doctor stopped his watch.
If he was, wow, what a doc right there. If he was like 100 meters further or back. Dude,
right. Like,
okay, here's the crazy thing. That doctor woke up that morning. He's like, you know what? I'm going to pack my defibrillator just in case.
Wait, are there pocket defibrillators? Look that up because I want one if there are.
It's called a vial of cocaine.
His Strava has 41K, 3 hours, 9 minutes. Yeah.
3 hours, 9 minutes?
Yeah.
Whoa, he's cruising. He's going to have a good day.
That's unreal.
And he said he's feeling fine now.
Well, I don't know if fine, but he's okay, which is, just what a wild story.
Do you run after that?
Yeah.
You know he's going to.
Dude, I would be.
I think you probably have to figure out what
I'd
happened.
run with a defibrillator.
Like something clearly caused that.
Yeah, your heart's stopping.
You get notifications from. Oh, okay, that's.
I heard he was not.
I thought it was Taste of Home.
It's an email. That was the photo.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh, dude. He went to the hospital.
Yeah.
I'm guessing he did not use Morden or Element.
You should ask him.
Yeah.
Oh, he still got a medal. I don't know about that.
Well,
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Obviously, you should probably get a couple.
I wonder if David gave him his medal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we are glad that Jonathan is okay.
It's still a DNF, Jonathan.
I think if he listens to this podcast, he will find that funny.
he said that David said he's a fan. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say also shout out to our Believe in the Run reviewer Lindsay Agro.
Yes. Yeah. Big
also got a
PR.
huge
Oh
PR,
yeah,
15-minute
way to
PR.
go, Lindsay.
I think it was 3:17.
Yep.
So BQ.
I mean,
it works.
Houston in general seemed like the perfect condition.
It was when we were watching it. It was 42 degrees and like no wind.
Dude, that's crazy.
And the real feel was somehow 36, which.
And we've all run that course. It is like, it's a really nice course.
It was 65 and 100% humidity when I
And
ran.
well, it's funny because I was asking Megan, I was like, would you run that again?
Yeah, I would in a heartbeat. It's funny because, or not funny, but I got the date wrong and I thought that Houston Marathon weekend was the same weekend as Pasadena this coming up weekend where I'm going to be out of town.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, I can't run that one, which is partially why I chose the marathon project. And then I realized, no, it's not the same weekend. And I was like, mother
No
effer.
way.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what else is big news about the Houston Marathon?
What?
Ben Johnson did not run it.
Truly.
DNF'd.
Like, where's Ben?
DNS.
Yeah.
Like, hey, a marathon happened, Ben.
Yeah, where are you, dude?
Yeah, Ben, are you coming to Donna yet? Have we recruited you?
Oh, he's definitely coming.
I don't know. He said there's no direct flights, which seemed like a hard pass.
What does he need a direct flight for?
You know, non-direct flights suck.
Yeah.
This episode is sponsored by LMNT. You've heard us talk about LMNT all last year. We're going to do it again all this year.
Just last year? I think we've been doing this for like 3-4 years.
Every year you hear us talking about LMNT.
We're staying salty.
Yeah. It's our favorite electrolyte beverage. I personally love the new 12-ounce slim cans. It has half of the sodium as a full packet of the LMNT, so 500 milligrams. So if you're not sweating a ton, it's kind of a nice, refreshing beverage.
You know, Robbie loves going on cruises and using pineapple, but he also loves the pineapple slim can.
So anyway, if you want to try some LMNT, you can get an LMNT sample pack that includes 8 of the drink mix flavors by going to drinkelement.com/thedrop.
Second check-in. All right. Like I said, we're a little bit like 1/3 of the way done with Winter Grit. And this is exciting. You're probably feeling like, hey, I'm feeling good, getting in my miles. I needed that extra motivation to get out. And my team is benefiting from the mileage I'm putting in. So don't just think about yourself. If you're part of a team, you can get that extra motivation to help them get their numbers up and get a shout out on the drop.
By the way, one quick note I was thinking about this week in regards to the Truett Haynes whole.
Well, we want to get into it.
Oh, you
Yeah.
do want
This
to?
will be
Oh,
fun.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to read some of the comments because
But-
people are
So
fired
yeah,
up.
so tell us your thoughts.
Okay, so one thing I forgot to mention last week, and whether this, I don't care if it happens or not, or I don't know if
Drugs?
he can or not.
It's going to happen.
But what I'm going to say is, obviously it's a huge chunk of time, but last year you also got to imagine he was running like a marathon a month almost, and did the level 100 in August, and then still ran a 225. So I'm like, if you take all that off the table and do 2 key races a year, that alone is going to make a huge difference.
Here's what I don't understand. There's such anger towards him saying this, and I just don't get it. And also, like, everybody's like PEDs.
Yeah, our comments, of course, these comments are on YouTube because that's where these people
YouTube
live.
Safe space for them.
Yeah.
But it's all like everyone, I'm like, where is the evidence that he's taking drugs? Is it just because he's doing well and everyone hates that?
Yeah, I mean, I think.
Or is there proof and we...
Well, I think there's a lot of speculation that Cam Haynes is. I mean, he probably takes testosterone. I don't know if that's true. Which, you know,
See,
he's
and I
older.
don't know
He's
that-
like 58 years old.
Yeah, but I don't even know if he's doing that because when I went and got tested, they said I didn't need it. And, like, you don't want to take it if you don't need it.
Right. And I don't know what. Like, I've never. Whenever someone's like, oh, he's not natty, I'm like, I have no idea how to know that. How do you.
Here's the other thing.
Is it just because they're.
I didn't
ripped?
realize this. Did you know that he ran track in high school? And he might have even done it in college.
Truett Haynes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not like he's...
It's not like he just started running for the first time.
Well, but they're
ever.
like, oh, he
Yeah.
was basically bottom of the ladder on the track team, like this and that.
Dude,
I don't
people
know.
develop at different times.
know,
yeah,
that's-
but okay.
Also true, right?
But look, I'm not...
Like
I
Noah
don't know-
Droddy ran D3 college and then ended up top 10 men's all-time marathon.
Yeah, like...
I just can't imagine being this upset with someone I don't
Yeah.
even know.
Like, that's
or
the
like
thing.
being this...
I
like,
literally just don't. Yeah, it's
this
like
comment
Yeah.
says, Sage was right. Ridiculous trashing the runner with standards. This person's name is Colin. Ridiculous trashing the runner with standards for the lad in jeans with muscles doing what he's doing. Totally natty running marathons in jeans. LOL. Poor form, folks. It's nonsense. He's doing what the fitness industry bros do. Lying about games. You guys are clueless.
maybe we are.
I bet I am.
I mean, all right.
But like, is
I
that...
don't care either
Is
way.
that so bad
We
that
had
we're...
trouble figuring out where the English channel went.
Yeah. If you listen to geography.
There's also comments about that.
Okay.
I honestly don't. I just don't. Yeah, it's. I don't care. There's
But that's-
so many
that-
more things to care about.
But that's
life.
I don't understand why it's drawing so much anger.
I think... come on, it's jealousy.
It's just people.
It's 100%. This
Oh, it's
person is like getting to do this crazy dream and live it, and that's his full-time job, and people hate that.
And he plays into the
And he's a bro.
He and he knows what he's doing. He plays into like the haters gonna hate thing, which is great. I mean,
You might as well lean into it.
We need more villains in sports. I feel like. So I don't know. I mean, but I just It is
But
what it is.
can you imagine being this angry about it? Like
No, not really.
mad because someone can beat you in jeans? I don't know.
I get mad when people beat me with strollers. Those people.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
come on, dude. You got to show up with your stroller and show off. Your kid's not even having fun.
It's like crying.
Yeah, it's freezing cold out here, man. Let the kid stay at home.
Yeah.
Your wife is spectating. Just leave the kid. They do it on purpose. It's like, I'm going to beat you with a stroller.
Yeah. I mean, if they can beat you with a stroller, you deserve to get beat by a stroller.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever Wait, you can't do races with a stroller,
Yeah.
though, can you?
Yeah. I've gotten beat at a 5K with a dude with a stroller.
No way.
Yeah. I mean, he looked like Cam Haynes' son. So I don't know.
Do we know when Truett is like what race he's doing to try and get it?
I don't think so. I don't think he's made that
Okay.
announcement.
You know, it'd be crazy if someone tried to like sabotage. Like, you remember like when the first woman ran Boston and
tried
the
to run her
race
off the
director
course.
tried to get her off the course. Truett's going to be out there. Some guy who spent his whole career
Yeah.
trying to.
I mean-
it'll probably be Bromka.
But-
He'll go out there and tackle him.
But here's the thing. I also think they'll get tested for, like, they get tested before this stuff, right?
No. Not
Wait.
unless you're a professional.
But even if you get, like, an OTQ.
No.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's
No
not
chance.
true.
Yeah, because
What
think
about-
about like all the people.
But at the trials.
I don't think so.
You don't think at the trials?
I think
I
if
think
you
if you win,
Yeah.
but if you don't win, what do they?
Oh, yeah,
care?
obviously.
Oh, how crazy would it be if he not only gets the Olympic trials, he goes and
He
gets
should get
top 3.
Honestly, he should get.
Oh my God, people's heads would
Yeah.
explode.
Here's how you clarify it. Just get voluntarily tested. Just say, I'm going to do it.
That's
just
true.
to-
Actually, people would tune in for that.
yeah. I think that's what.
Truett, we're calling you out right now.
So
Go
that-
get tested.
The
Yeah.
Drop Podcast. We will test you. Come to Baltimore. Do 100,000 push-ups and
want-
pull-ups.
Pee in a cup, but that's not for the testing part.
That's just for Robbie. He's not getting enough element. Not salty enough.
But the that would be a pretty good solution, right?
I
So
think
if he-
Mr. Beast should have
Especially
him on.
if he gets like a third party testing situation where he's like, guys, just check the boxes.
I think that would settle everything. If
True.
Actually-
quell the hate.
How good would an episode
People would still
be
hate. Let's be honest.
if it was a Mr. Beast episode of his marathon? So it starts off, I'm here with Truett Haynes at the CIM Marathon, and we're going to see if he can OTQ.
He should do it with I Show Speed because he's also
Oh, yeah, he's
fast as
fast,
hell.
yeah.
And so if they did it together, that would be a perfect collaboration. Did you see how he's doing like that tour in Africa where
Yeah.
he's like just like doing crazy stuff?
I know, dude. Yeah.
He's
I never realized how like huge he was like in that scene.
yeah. I mean, I
don't
think,
watch him,
I think he was legitimately a great athlete in high school, maybe
Oh, okay.
college. And so have you ever watched any of his stuff? I Show Speed. So he's like a
I don't
huge.
even know who that is.
The kids love him. He's a huge YouTuber, but he does a lot of. He'll have Noah Lyles on his channel a lot, and they'll like face off against each other. And
Oh, I
he's-
think I saw that.
and he doesn't. He loses, but it's not.
It's not like that.
It's not that bad.
It's not
yeah.
that bad.
It's like not that far behind.
But anyways, he's in Africa right now, and he's like facing off against some of their top athletes in different things,
That's
and
funny.
it's pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, I don't know. It was a good comment generator for talking about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, talk about
gets people
comments.
riled up.
We had Joanna on the podcast this week.
Yes.
And man,
He's easily our #1 guest podcast on YouTube.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
yeah.
Good for him.
I
got
think
a
we're
fan
trying to
base.
figure out how we can do something in person and bring everybody together.
That'd be cool.
So he'll be at Chicago, but I want to do something before Chicago.
Yeah. Is he running Chicago?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
He's going to try to
What's-
pace Truett there.
What's his I haven't listened to the episode.
2:32.
Yet. That's his current.
That's his current PR.
What's his goal?
I would think faster.
Just anything faster.
Yeah. I mean,
That's crazy though.
He runs 100-mile weeks
I
just
know.
like all the
I
time.
know.
And he's also like relatively new to running.
Why don't why
2020 or 20,
I think, yeah.
22?
Yeah.
Something crazy.
Why do you think people love Joanna and hate this other dude? Is it because he's not a hybrid athlete?
Oh, I don't think that's it. I don't like.
Joanna's a lovely human.
I don't think Ioana's called out that he's going to OTQ.
He should.
Well, he's also just he's more like a runner's runner.
Yeah.
Like that's good.
People's
Yeah.
champ.
He's like a you,
He is.
male version of you.
I'm not doing 100-mile weeks.
Yeah, you
You
are.
are? What are you doing?
You have.
Yeah, but that like he does them every week.
Yeah, like regardless of
Yeah.
the race coming up.
He does
yeah,
5,000 miles a year.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's gross. Does he do it? Does he mostly just run in his neighborhood where he does the videos?
Yeah, pretty much around his garage.
Wow.
Just like he just stacks it up.
Yeah.
I mean, it is
He's
like
in North Carolina, right?
he basically does. Yeah, Charlotte. Mint, I think, is the exact
Mint
town. It's
Hill.
like which smells nice. Mint Hill.
Sounds great.
Yeah. The thing is that breaking it down, like Meg, when you do the doubles, I think he does a lot of 8 and 4.
Yeah.
Doubles, which seems to be the way if you want to do it.
Yeah.
It's so much easier to rack up mileage with doubles than
Just
all at
Straight,
once.
yeah.
And just not only like for your body, but also it just, I don't know, it breaks up the day.
speaking of which, we're in the middle of grit,
Yes.
and I think I'm cruising right around. I'm close to 90 miles so far for the week. We still have plenty of the week to go.
That's great.
Yeah.
And I thought, because Megan doesn't seem like she's running as hard as normal, it's like maybe I'm beating Megan mileage right now.
Right.
I am not.
But you forgot that I did the crazy 38K on my birthday
that's-
last week.
That's right. And
Oh,
so,
yeah, that is true.
How did that go? How'd you feel?
It was really fun. It was like perfect weather. I was telling Thomas, though,
It was
something
nice.
happens around like mile 21, 22, where I'm just like, I'm done. Like this is
That's
about
fair.
as far as I need to go. And I was like, so the last like mile and a half were not that fun, but the rest of it was lovely.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you like for a long run like that? Like, what do you like packing gel wise?
Yeah,
like,
that's what I was gonna ask.
Morton's.
Oh,
and how often do you take? Like, are you still doing that?
No,
every half
I
hour?
took 3 total. So I did every 6-ish miles.
Okay.
Okay.
but she's not running hard.
Every-
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Even
So every
though
45
even though
minutes.
the pace
Yeah.
is like
What was it like 7:30 something?
yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah. I'm actually at your lucky number, Meg.
88.8.
Oh wow.
88.8 for
Cal Ripken the whole way through.
Yeah.
Ah.
Nice. All comes back around.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah, of course, like always, we have people that are absolutely crushing grit with their mileage. The winner,
You don't have to say my name. It's fine.
Robbie Redinger, 341 miles. No, Henry Zapata, 341 miles so
Wow.
far. What is that a day? That's
Because
crazy.
we're only.
We're on the 12th day.
I will tell you this: I ran
13th day.
with Carl and Brady today, and I don't know what it is. I've been running fine, no issues, everything's great. And today I go out and it feels like someone's sitting on my chest. My heart rate was lower than it normally is.
But you were sweating like crazy.
Dude, I don't know what happened, and I didn't like.
Maybe.
I slept fine last night.
Right, yeah.
I ate well last night. Like there's no indication. But this is my nightmare. I was telling them it's like I'd be running fine and then get to a race and something weird happens. Or like we're going out to Arizona. I'm like, I don't want to travel all the way out there
Yeah.
and have a day like today where I'm like
3
like
miles in,
we
you're like,
finished we were supposed to do 6 miles and I was like at 5 miles like let's just do strides. I'll call it a day. No big deal. And so we do the strides, and the strides felt great. We're running,
Okay.
sprinting as hard as we can, pretty much. And even though you're only supposed to do 80%, but I think we got all a little bit nutty.
Yeah.
no one
Um,
knows. No one
point
knows
is-
how to do 80%.
Speaking
it's
of-
all or nothing.
Yeah.
And we're I know, what is 80%?
You can't. There's no possibility.
And we'll talk about the shoe we were running in today. But I don't know. And then so I was like, okay, I was feeling fine. And we were like, I still had like 3/4 of a mile to maybe get back to the house.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'll jog back. I started running. I was like, I can't run. I'm like, you guys.
I think
Go
on
ahead.
those
I mean, it
days,
happens.
the best thing to do is just blame it on long COVID.
It is.
Just-
That's what it felt like.
Just say that.
Yeah.
No one knows if that's real or not.
And I kind of still feel like shit. So
Yeah.
Long
possible.
COVID it is.
Or
you
short.
go.
It might even be short COVID because you don't.
Yeah, you might.
Remember, it's like asymptomatic. Like maybe I have it all the time. Who knows?
COVID just lives in me.
So that's a good way to get that.
I'm gonna segue from my sprinting with Carl, which we thought like we were Olympic level. We
Yeah.
were rolling.
Yeah?
We're going up Boston Street, dude. People in the cars, like they were coming by, they were like cheering us
Really?
on.
Oh, dude, that's my dream is
Dude,
for that
I've
to
never,
happen.
I've never had that happen.
That's
here yet.
amazing.
They were
So-
cheering you on.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I thought maybe someone knew who Carl was because
No, I didn't recognize
What do you mean, like rolling down the windows?
Yeah,
Yeah.
roll down the window, and they were like, "Yeah."
Okay.
No way.
Yeah,
dude.
dude. That's literally my dream if that would happen.
I
to
mean,
me.
you had it's on video. It'll
I know,
be
yeah.
part of our review of the shoe. But we were rolling, and I was pretty excited. I was like, oh man, we were really throwing down, and my body felt the crazy thing about my chest and stuff feeling crummy today was the body, like the legs felt amazing. And I was like, wow, we're really rolling. So we look at the splits, and they're all like low fives or whatever, what we were doing. And then, I wanted to talk about Theo's track meet, which shout out to Christiana, who is one of the coaches from Annapolis, who walked up and introduced herself and was like, hey, are you Thomas? I was like, yeah.
Oh, nice.
But like those people, there's a woman who's dedicating her time to coaching these kids. She's going all the way from Annapolis to PG County to coach kids. And I'm like, that's impressive to me, because she has to be there, I guess, every time because she's with the team. And it's a lot of work, but she was awesome. Anyway, so I look at Theo's time. He did a 500 meters, which is weird.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, when Christiana asked
about
me
this.
when, what my son was running, I was like, I think he's running 600, because 600 makes more sense to me
Much more sense.
than 500. But he ran that in 1 minute and 11 seconds. So
That seems crazy. I can't even understand
well,
that.
I used ChatGPT to find out what the pace
per
was.
mile.
And it's a 340 mile if you're running it. And obviously he's not running a mile there, but I don't think we could even, do you think we could even sprint that pace?
I can't.
Yeah.
I know that.
He came in first for JV, fourth overall.
Yeah.
So like even against the varsity, like he came in fourth place.
Yeah.
So, and there's several teams. Like this is a big deal because it's the only indoor facility. So there's like 6 or 7 schools that go down.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I was pumped. The dude's jacked.
I do want to go back to grit though for a second, because got a shout out to Tribe Called Run.
Local.
The team as a group is crushing it with 4,268 miles.
Amanda, who's a tribe person, says they're getting competitive. They're like, make sure you're logging your miles.
I believe that. Yeah,
They're taking this serious.
they're up there.
I like it.
I feel like our Believe Run Club and Faster Bastards are not doing well with logging miles. I'm included in that, so I'll take the blame there.
Great.
I haven't logged in like 3 runs. So.
Okay.
You got a log.
And while we're talking about grit, I just want to remind everyone about our party down in Jacksonville, and the whole weekend, actually. We have kind of a lot going
Yeah.
on. So
Surfing.
Saturday is the Donna 5K, which we are using as our like shakeout run. So we'll all be doing that. And afterwards, we just found out, signed up, agreed to go out surfing with Moats Militia, which is a group or a surf team out there who teaches people how to surf.
Oh, sick.
We'll be using them foam boards that are easy to
Oh,
stand up
yeah,
on.
that's great.
So
when
yeah.
I say easy, I've done this before, and I spent a lot of time falling over.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, it's not only that, it's like could be cold and the water's cold.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, should we bring our Iron Man wetsuits?
You should, for sure.
I might have given mine away, and that's something you
I
don't
even
want
have
back.
one.
I'm assuming that they'll have thicker millimeter wetsuits, I hope.
I'm not sure.
I'll tell you what, when I jumped in the ocean after that one Donna, it was not warm.
No, it's going to be cold.
People don't understand. It's the top of Florida.
Yeah,
it's not the Caribbean Florida. This is Georgia, Florida.
It's basically Long Island. Yeah.
But yeah, so if you are in Jacksonville or if you're running the 5K, you should definitely come to the pier.
I might need to do some waxing before, and I'm not talking about the board.
Yeah.
I'm with you
Oh,
on that one.
jeez. Anyway, so we'll be at the Jax Beach Pier after the 5K.
And then what?
Doing some surfing. And then Sunday, some of us are racing the half. I don't think anyone's doing the full.
I signed up for the half.
Okay. And that's also our official grit party. So we have rented out the first floor of Surfer the Bar, which is 100 meters away from the finish line, from 8:30 to 2:30. Everyone who participated in grit has been invited.
Yeah.
And we're going to spend the day there and watch all the marathoners come in.
And then
And then
What do you think's happening afterwards?
isn't there football?
oh, wait.
No, isn't
No,
that
that's the week.
That's
But-
Pro Bowl.
Are
That's
we,
Pro Bowl
are we
weekend.
having a happy hour?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
So we are staying at the 4 Points by Sheridan, Jacksonville Beachfront. And the lovely team there is hosting a happy hour for us.
I think we should
There.
make it.
So you should stay there.
we should
with
make
us.
it. What was that? What was the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio where he's in New York?
Oh, Gangs of New York.
Yeah, we should make a Gangs of New York theme.
Yeah.
The 4 points.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
like that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I like that.
Interesting.
All dress up in our like top hats and
Yeah.
have crazy weapons.
Knives.
Yeah.
Lots of knives.
Do your best Daniel Day-Lewis
Yeah.
impersonation.
Wait, was Leonardo DiCaprio in that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember that.
He's the son of the guy that.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It's been like 20 years since I've seen that.
By the way, somebody did the lip reading of Leonardo DiCaprio when he's doing all the stuff. He was talking about K-pop.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, and he's doing all those flamboyant
Yeah.
from the Golden Globes or whatever.
Yeah. 'cause
People
he was
love
like-
making fun of him at everywhere. Like any
I know.
Dude,
Golden
Twitter's
Globes,
hilarious.
any of those award shows. The
It's
poor
just
guy.
it's his memes. No, because he's very expressive. So like when he's doing that thing where he's pointing at the TV, that's like the best. I every time I see it, I don't care what someone's even writing.
Do you think he just is okay with it? He's okay with the
Yeah.
jokes, or you think he's sad inside?
He's a good
They're
sport.
not making fun of him.
Yeah, they make fun of him all the time for dating chicks that are like
I
half
think
his
that-
age.
Dude, that's not. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
That's not.
I think he's okay.
Yeah, he's the
doing just
alternative. The alternative is not that great.
Yeah. And that joke's been beaten into the ground so much that at this
Yeah.
point, it's like, who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That joke
I-
is as old as some of his girlfriends.
Yeah. I was mentioning to Carl yesterday, and Thomas, do you remember this? Where, because I was thinking about Brad Pitt, and as one does, dude, I probably think about it too much. Dude, Brad Pitt is one of those guys where you're like, I wish I could be that cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you just
dude.
think about Brad Pitt on the
Well,
right.
I was
Fight Club. We were talking about Fight Club, and
Yeah,
You guys were talking about Fight Club?
yeah.
I
That's
know,
the
we're
first
not- I
rule
know,
of
it's the
Fight
first rule, I
Club.
know,
It was
I know.
inside of this is the Fight Club room right here.
Yeah,
That's what we're yeah.
we were. Yeah.
Meatloaf is dead.
But even like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I thought he was great in that too.
Yeah.
He's good.
You just have a man crush on Brad Pitt, is what you're saying?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
But I did what I was saying was that, do you remember back in the early 2000s? This is peak Brad Pitt. That
Oh yeah.
on there's an episode of Jackass where they kidnapped him he was in line at like a ice cream shop or something, and they rolled up in an unmarked van, and like 4 of the guys from Jackass came out and grabbed him, and he's screaming and kicking and trying to get away.
This is real?
Yeah. No, well, it's
Part of the
staged
show. Yeah.
because he's like
But did
in
he
on the
know that?
joke.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's-
he's in on it.
He's in on the joke,
Oh.
but it's everyone around. There's like 50 people in line at this
It's like a
place.
busy
And they
ice cream
just
shop.
let him go.
Yeah,
Nobody
they
got
just
Everyone's in shock. They're like, "What's happening?"
so they had cameras on the crowd like that they didn't know, and then they peel it out with the van and kidnap Brad Pitt, and the people were like, "What?"
Did Brad
They're
Pitt
calling 911. They're telling
Oh,
cops that
jeez.
Brad Pitt just got kidnapped. And I was like, "Dude, that was pretty awesome for
He
them
sold,
to
he
do."
sold
My-
it really well.
sold
My
it real
favorite
well.
Brad Pitt moment on any show was Between Two Ferns,
That was good.
where he's like,
I don't know if I saw it.
what did he say about?
Oh, it was really good.
He goes, you and Angelina, you guys
A typical love affair.
love affair. He goes, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like Ross and Rachel. Have you ever seen Friends?
Nice. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Anyways, I was just thinking about that thing. But the other thing I was thinking about when you mentioned squirrels earlier,
I did.
I had meant to bring this up before. Then you mentioned squirrels during the Element ad read. But you know how you're just walking through Patterson Park or running through Patterson Park?
Yes.
And there's squirrels.
They're not afraid.
They're not afraid, but they're still gathering nuts in the wintertime. And I'm like, what's the deal with them? I thought they were supposed to be doing that all fall.
Dude,
to
they got-
save up for the winter, but they're still just
They're
doing
lazy.
this.
They got lazy.
But do they? I thought they hibernate or something, but they just keep. They're just
That's
getting
bears.
fat all year long.
I don't think they hibernate if there's nuts around.
So why are they going hog wild on the nuts, trying to gather as many as they can all the time if they don't need to save them up for the winter?
Dude, because they live in a capitalist society where you need to make sure that you have more than you need.
Not for real though. Like I don't understand the whole.
They were saving for retirement.
I don't understand the
well,
squirrel
401k.
ecosystem.
Well, it's like their Bitcoin.
But why? Why? What's the deal with gathering so many acorns and everything?
That's
else?
all they're
So,
wired for.
so
Like,
they
what else
have
they gotta
it.
do?
According to Google, they like to have a stash, but they do not hibernate. It's for fat reserves,
I
so
feel
they
like
can eat
should-
more in the winter
I
and
feel like they should be hibernating.
get fat.
Look, if
Tell
you're a
them that.
squirrel, what do you got to do all day?
Find nuts.
That's it.
You wake up,
Not
look for
die.
nuts.
You're like, you know how you think about Brad Pitt when you wake up? They're thinking about nuts.
Yeah.
Kind of the same.
What's even killing squirrels right now? What are the things killing
Birds.
squirrels?
Cars.
Foxes, birds, definitely dogs, cats.
My dog.
Dude,
sometimes I'll let him.
Dude, Ralphie tries so hard.
I've let him go a couple of times just to see if he can get one.
I saved a squirrel one time.
Uh-huh.
When I was living near the Washington Monument in Mount Vernon, a squirrel had gotten into the fountain and it was cold like today.
Oh yeah.
And
You
it
told me
couldn't
this.
get out of the fountain.
Oh no.
And I helped him out. And squirrels look real cute from a distance.
Yeah.
But when you have one real close, they are not cute. They got the yellow rat teeth. They really do. Like, remember
They're rats
in the
with
movie
bushy tails.
Notorious Bastards or whatever? Inglorious
Inglorious
Bastards.
Bastards.
Remember when he says the rat and the Jew and the squirrel and he gives the example? The rats and squirrels are closer than you'd think.
I would keep. The thing is, if I like saved a squirrel, 100% that's gonna be my pet, and I'm not telling anyone so that nobody's trying to come and take it from me. That thing is staying.
Didn't somebody get like their house raided
Yeah.
for squirrels?
And they just killed it.
Would you eat a squirrel?
Yeah.
Okay. What about raccoon?
I think they're kind of fatty, so maybe not.
So it's fat content.
Yeah.
All
Fat.
right.
It's weird because fat sometimes is good.
Would you eat a rat?
No, I can't do that.
I've had several rat encounters on the early morning dog walks recently, like where you hear it. Like there was
Oh,
a
that's the
like
worst.
tin trash can
Yeah,
we were
no.
walking by, and all of a sudden you hear this like
Oh,
rattling,
yeah.
and I was like, oh no. And then of course Ralphie's like, oh, what is that? And like trying
For
to
sure.
like go, and I'm like, no. And then all of a sudden it just like flies out of this thing, and it's like so fat.
Yeah.
Like when did the rats get so fat?
They just are full Templeton mode right now.
And then they like have that like screeching, like I can't. Ugh, it's too much.
No, I have them do update on my housing situation.
I didn't know there was a situation.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a
Well, we
situation.
might have to move. There's a mouse in our house, and for the last 3 days, I've been losing my mind trying to catch this thing.
Did you put out a trap?
I have multiple, and I'm pretty good about tricking rodents. I feel like, and
It's a skill that he has.
it's evading all of my maneuvers.
Do you think like a rodent?
There's some?
Do you think they're using AI?
There's some rodent activity going on up in here.
Do you know what your Chinese zodiac is? Are you you're
It
the
is.
rat?
It is year of the rat.
All right, there we go.
What kind of traps are you putting out? Like, are these homemade?
Okay, so first I only had rat traps to begin with, so I was like, and I hadn't seen it yet, so I was like, it better not be a rat, but I was hoping that maybe a mouse would go for it. Did not go even touch the trap, and I
Okay.
put
Did
it.
you try peanut butter?
Yeah, it was peanut butter with a dog. It was attracted to our dog feeding area, and so I put some dog food on top of peanut butter. Didn't even come near this trap until sometimes I'll let the trap be flat, no trap at all, just to get it safe around the thing. Yeah, and then it'll come and eat it.
Training it.
So then I got these other traps from like Target. It's like the same one that make the snap trap, but it's a more like pet
Humane?
It's a pet safe one.
Oh.
So it doesn't your dog can't like accidentally set it off. It's like it's only if it goes inside it snaps down. Anyways, so I got those, set a couple of those out, nothing. So then I'm like, all right, well I'm gonna make sure like clean out everything in our kitchen.
What about a glue trap?
I don't
I
like
hate
those.
glue traps.
Yeah.
I hate them. So
I like them because you get a look at them in the face and they're still alive.
No,
So-
stop. Have you seen the mouse?
Yeah,
Like, you
so
know
I
it's
said
there.
That's what
so
you
that-
get.
So there's like a little hole in the wall like behind our fridge that it was in, and
Okay.
so then I moved our stove out last night to clean behind that and everything, and lo and behold, there it was, face off, me and the rat. So then I'm
Oh, I thought you meant his face was gone.
sorry, not a rat, it was a mouse.
Him and Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, face off, me and John Travolta, and so then it was there in the space where the stove is, and I'm like, how do I get this out and not make sudden movements? So I was like, I'll get George to come over here so he'll catch it.
George is the dog.
George is our dog. So I'm like, George, come here. And I'm like throwing food. Like I had a brownie in my possession. And I was like throwing
Regular or pot?
Throwing regular. So I was throwing crumbs to George to try to get him to behind the stove. So I finally got him to come behind. And he's just like, the mouse runs like a foot from his face. And he's just like, shows no interest. And I'm like, dude, it was right there.
What a predator.
Yeah.
You need to get a cat.
So now it's still on the loose. And obviously my wife's freaking out every time she hears something or encounters it.
The mice don't bother me. Rats are hideous.
Mice, yeah, rats are absolutely not. I would have been up all night hunting it with my pellet gun.
Like
Yeah.
why? Like when you think of a mouse, you think of a nice, pleasant, like country style
I know,
personality. Like
Because they
would
got
come
cute
up-
faces.
And then the rat, you're like, you are just the worst.
Because of the tail.
I
It's
think
the tail's the problem.
The tail, it's
And
just
they're
the
fat.
largeness of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
are
juicy.
Well, and
Yeah.
I read, I don't. Do you remember The Mouse and the Motorcycle? That book.
Yes.
So that I think that has a lot to do with it too.
That we've made them nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, what about Ratatouille?
He did do
They
a
tried.
good job.
They tried.
I mean, they did pretty
He
well
did
with
a
Nice
good
that.
try,
job.
Pixar. Big Rat. Big Rat was trying to go hard with that one.
We got to change our image.
Yeah.
Let's tell them we can
Brand.
cook.
All the lobbyists in DC. All the rats,
They are.
literally.
Literally.
But yeah, so I don't know. We'll give an update on that. if it
Okay.
comes. My kids don't want me to kill it, but I'm like,
Just tell them you're not killing it. You're helping.
Say they're
them.
going. It's going to a farm.
Yeah.
if I would catch it alive, like through a box over, I would
Don't you have a BB gun?
drive it somewhere and say, yeah, I do.
Dude, I would just sit in the house.
I'm gonna end up putting a hole in my
Yeah,
fridge.
that's-
No, make a tree nest in the house. Just be up high.
The thought crossed my mind.
Dude,
lying.
just wear a safety vest.
Yeah. Because it's not afraid to come out. Like
No.
if you hang out on the stand on top of the
Put
kitchen
some-
counter and
put
just
some
wait for it. Yeah.
Grain down.
What's the food going in the new trap? Because I feel like you need to put cheese.
I put some. That would be.
Dude, graham cracker.
No cheese.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry would do have. I should watch
Like
Tom
a
and Jerry.
chunk
to
of
see what they do.
Swiss.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Well, they got the game Mousetrap for Christmas, and I was like, how cool would it be to catch a
Catch it.
mouse
Oh.
in the Mousetrap game? Do you think
Dude.
anyone's ever done that?
No.
I don't think anybody's ever actually played that game.
I used to play it all the time.
No, you set it up and then you hit the thing and you're like, I'm bored.
Yeah, that's true. You didn't actually play the game. You just did the.
Yeah, you set
Yeah.
up the thing.
Dude, it's a pretty great contraption. What do they call those? Rube Goldberg contraptions? There's like a name for them.
I think you're right. I don't know.
All right. So that's what's going on. Why didn't you come to the Faster Bastards run on Saturday? I saw you.
Theo had track
okay.
practice, so I had to leave at 9:30 to
Oh.
get him to practice at 10 a.m. So yeah, I finished up. You guys were. I was kind of bummed because I didn't realize it till the night before. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to run and make it. So I just went out and did.
Dude, I was bummed when you weren't there.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Well, it was selfish
Because you didn't want to run with the
everyone-
fast kids.
I was like like literally in the back, and I'm like, what the? We're like going out at sub 8 minute pace.
Yeah.
Like, dude, this is not my
Yep.
10-mile pace.
Like I did an up tempo run and I was like I think like 8:11 or 8:15 pace for it. But yeah, and I was like telling Megan, I was like, back in the day, I used to get depressed if I was over 7-minute miles, like over 8-minute miles running with the faster bath. I used to come back and if I was like, 8 flat, I'd be like, what a horrible fucking day. I ran like shit. Now I'm like running 8:12s and I'm like, dude, blazing. I was like all in a good mood.
yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
But it was a nice morning for it.
I will say we've had some really lovely
Oh, yeah.
winter weather. When it's not windy, I'm very happy.
Yes, I would say I prefer 35, no wind,
Yeah.
sunshine,
Yeah.
to just about any temperature.
Yeah.
Except for today, man.
I mean, Sunday was kind of bad. I read your Strava, Meg. You overdressed on Sunday.
Dude, because I
hate that
ran
weather.
errands in the morning and then I ran later than normal. So it was like 10 or 11 a.m.
Yeah.
when I ran. And the sun is out.
So the sun is out and it's like hot.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you get to the shade and it drops 10 degrees and the wind is blowing and
No, but I dressed like it was 5 degrees
Yeah,
out. Like
okay,
I had
that's great.
tights and like a jacket and a thermal and a warm headband
It
on.
was like 45.
and it was 45 degrees. And I was like, what am I doing?
I dressed like that too. Then I stepped outside my apartment. I'm like, no. And I walked back.
I
in.
just was sweating.
What was
for,
crazy is I went out before you, and I was like in tights and just a long sleeve with a windbreaker on.
Yeah.
And I came back, I was like, I'm overdressed. And then I see Megan leaving. And
Like
she was
it's-
like Arctic, like
yeah,
20 degree.
Like I don't even understand what I was doing.
And the crazy thing, Megan's been running a while. So she knows. Like
It was one of those times where I was like embarrassed passing people because people were like in tank tops and shorts. And I'm like in what looks like going out for a 10-degree day. And I'm like, I'm that person that I would normally be making fun of being like.
Your bucket headphones.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's what I say. It's funny because I feel like the first week of the new year, you always knew who the resolution runners are.
Yeah.
'Cause you're
That's
like,
who I was.
that's you.
that's you.
That's
they're
who I
running
was.
a puffer jacket with the headphones on.
Yeah.
Like completely for 45 degrees.
Yeah, there's definitely like I was dressed for winter, and there's definitely people out there in t-shirts and shorts.
Here's a dude in a tank top.
Yeah.
Well, that's a mistake on any level.
Also, I love the group of runners that all have the bucket headphones on. Like
There's a
they're
group
running
of-
together
oh, really?
with the head. I'm like, what?
I haven't seen.
I haven't
it.
seen.
Like, are you
group
all
of them.
listening to the same thing or it's just
Synchronized.
So weird.
Okay, let's go back to this because I don't understand how people run with buckets.
I genuinely
period.
don't understand it.
yeah,
My-
because of the sweat inside.
Mine would be filled with water.
Yeah, and my ears get hot. Like my ears are boiling right now.
Right. When we're sitting in the office, I have to take my headphones off if I'm listening to music after a while, just because my head gets really warm.
My guess is they're not running that far.
That has to be the only possibility. Like
Yeah.
2 or 3 miles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
no,
my.
I think there's people out there doing full on.
All right, if someone's
Training.
out there. Someone out there is running 10 miles with bucket headphones. You
If
gotta
you're
tell me
listening to
how.
this podcast and running with
maybe
buckets,
that should be the grit challenge for next week. Run all your miles with bucket headphones.
that's bad.
Well, all 5 for me. I could do it. No. I would be running more, but dude, my plantar fasciitis has been destroying my. Like, I
Again?
can't even tell you how bad
Yeah.
it is. So Ben Adams has me on a regimen, so I'm gonna see if we can get.
What
it
is the regimen for that?
like stretches and
I thought I was getting shin splints, but I
Taping and
changed
stuff.
shoes and it went away. So maybe you just need to put on.
What about
No,
the dry needling or the that
I
stuff?
may have to at some point, but it's over the last month it got really bad, and where it's like I can't run back-to-back days. Like I can literally barely walk.
Ugh.
Like after that 10-mile run,
Mm-hmm.
it started to hurt really bad around mile 8, and then that rest of that day, like I can't.
Done.
I can almost not walk on it.
Here's what's crazy. Megan just recommended dry needling, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she's ever had dry needling.
I have. And actually, I was thinking about it because when I was trying to figure out my like leg cramps and stuff, I went to a not a PT. What's chiropractor?
Oh, that's right. I remember.
And
that.
I did a bunch of stuff, and I felt like the dry needling helped. And then he did the scraping, which was the most uncomfortable thing I've ever done in my life.
yeah.
But then he did the cupping, but like the moving cupping. Have you done that? Where it's not like they just leave the suction cups on you,
Right.
but they do it and then they drag it while you're moving your muscles.
I have
Pulls
had
it
that
position.
done before. Yeah.
That also hurts quite bad, but I feel like that helps.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
It's kind of like the lazy person's PT
That's
because you can
perfect.
just get it all done at once and they do it,
Yeah.
which is my preference.
All right. Yeah, if this doesn't help in the next month, then I'm gonna have to maybe do something like that. But yeah, I thought because after JFK, I mean, I had been able to run through it. Even after JFK, it didn't seem too bad. Like it was off and on. But yeah, last
Do you think
month or so.
PTs, once robots are like fully functional, will be out of business? Because you'll talk to your robot and be like, "This is what's going on," and it'll just be like,
They already have
and then it'll
those-
have vibrating fingers and
Massage robots in New York. So feels like it.
Imagine if one of those goes haywire though.
rips your leg off.
Dude, seriously. Yeah.
You're in like a room with a robot? Yeah, absolutely.
Your
not.
leg is hurting. Here it is. I took it off for you.
You can't fight back against that one.
That's crazy.
All right.
You can't even. I don't even know if you can sue a robot. Can you do that?
But someone
you
owns
could,
the
you
robot.
could sue the company that manufactures the robot.
What if the robots own the robots?
They might.
Yeah.
What, at
Real
some
plot
point,
twist.
We're gonna get to there.
Have you guys seen the
They're gonna be
Waymo
making-
cars
Yeah.
in Baltimore?
Yeah, they're-
again?
But I
Oh.
see people in the driver's seat.
Do you? I've seen the
There's-
one without.
There's still. I think there's still people in the driver's seat. I ran in front of one the other day. I was hoping it hit me.
Dude, that's what I'm waiting for, man.
It's like
I'm waiting for
that would have
something
been
like
cool.
Yeah,
Just like throw yourself at it.
Yeah, I was just like, it was in an alley, coming down an alley. I was like, dude, that would be cool if it
Perfect.
hit me right coming out of there.
And that's a
guessing
bad
it-
time to get in front of cars.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, it's the Waymo self-driving cars that have like 1,000 cameras all over them.
It's crazy.
I don't
Looks
know
like
if
a
they need all
spider's
those
eyes.
cameras.
Yeah, they got to know what's going on in all directions if there's no driver.
You see in our car, we can see 360 degrees around it, and there's no like giant cameras.
I bet
all
they're
those
doing
things.
some. There's a couple on there that are doing some facial recognition type stuff.
1000%. They're capturing a
Feeding-
lot more info.
Feeding it back to the government.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's
no.
why.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why they're driving around everywhere.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Collecting info. Your face is probably somewhere now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but they won't be able to match it up to 10 years ago, Robbie.
that is true. That's how I keep them on their toes.
Yeah.
Just
Keep
I'll
running.
show you.
Yeah.
So ironically, on my birthday last week, my phone stopped recognizing my face.
Nah.
It's like,
Dude, that's messed
and
up.
I was like losing it. And so like I Googled like, and it was,
Clean your camera.
yeah, the first thing was clean your camera. So I did, and then it was fine. And I was like, here I was thinking I was like aging overnight.
Funny.
Her face is expired.
Oh,
I was like, do I
man.
have to reset
Yeah,
this?
you have
Is
to
my
re-register
face
your
that
face.
different?
You know how you see it when you go to a bar or buy cigarettes or whatever? It's like we have to ID people over the age of 40 or under the age of 40. Like, how do they know? You can just say I'm over 40.
Yeah, but they can also just be like,
But aren't you sad if you're not over 40? And they're like, you're fine.
The cigarettes will help you get there, too.
Yeah.
Did you see Sean Penn smoking at the...
Yeah.
in
It
this?
was awesome.
Dude, no, he looks, that does not, it does not look good.
I don't know.
I think it's awesome.
That would look pretty cool.
Okay.
He didn't look good.
That's what I'm
it
saying.
looked good.
Smoking inside in Los Angeles, that's fucking
Yeah.
ballsy.
I love that he did. It's like, that dude does not care.
Dude, it's like waving a gun around
Yeah, for real.
in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
But people, you think about how, like, people had to probably be like, oh my God.
That's pretty badass because you're at such a level of
You can't
Hollywood
fuck with me.
royalty that you're untouchable.
Yeah. He literally could have jumped up on the table, took a poop on it, and people were like, Sean Penn, he's
Yeah.
great method
Oh,
actor.
that's just Sean Penn.
Yeah.
Just doing Sean Penn things, you know.
Apparently
Yeah.
he's hanging out with Brad Pitt.
I'm just saying.
That's awesome.
Meg, is there any other things that were on our agenda to talk about today?
Well, I want to talk about the shoe. I was trying to see if I could get specs, but I don't see them.
All right,
Is it out?
I also wanted to say
No, it's not out yet.
something to our audience.
Check that spreadsheet that has the.
Oh.
It might be on there.
So you know how on the Fuel for the Soul we'll take listener questions? I feel like we should take some audience questions or suggestions. So Meg, how do we have people do that on Fuel for the Soul?
They email.
So where would you email if you want to ask a question or have us talk about something on the Drop podcast?
Probably info@bigrunmedia.com.
All right, info@bigrunmedia.com.
I like
What we'd love is if you want to do a voice recording and send it. And that's really easy to do. You just go to your iPhone, open up, or Android.
No,
open
if
up.
you have an Android, just go ahead and don't submit anything.
Okay.
Sorry, Ryan Haynes.
Megan doesn't like green bubbles.
Who
Go ahead, do a voice recording with your question, leave your name, send it into info@bigrunmedia.com, and maybe you'll appear on the Drop podcast.
Didn't you guys used to do that when like Anchor was a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys, I remember because I actually submitted one and it never got.
Oh.
What did you submit?
Dude, I don't know.
We gotta
I
go
think it
back
was-
and find that.
Nah, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, so Anchor was purchased by
By
Spotify,
Spotify, yeah.
but it used to be really easy where there was like a button
Yep.
that someone could just click and send their
Right.
voice recording. Now we ask people to just submit it through email. But
Yeah, I honestly don't even remember that.
Spotify, bring it back.
Yeah, it was a good feature. You totally should.
it just disappeared.
But I would love to get some questions or topics because we always go off the rails anyway.
Yeah, keep us in line a little bit.
Or don't.
Or don't.
don't.
because we-
Send us
Actually,
in-
whatever.
Like if you want to go into the Star Wars universe and the
Should we have a Brad Pitt segment for Robbie each week?
I will. greenlight
Highlights
that.
of
not
Brad's
against
life.
that. I'm not against that.
okay, what's your favorite Brad Pitt movie? Was it Benjamin Button?
It was obviously. What's that one where?
Where he's like the
no,
cowboy.
my favorite one is probably. I mean, it probably is Fight Club.
Do you know what'd
It
be
has
cool?
to be up there.
Inglorious Bastards and Saving Private Ryan, same time, right? What if they did a crossover?
That was a good one too.
What about Moneyball?
Oh, I did
Moneyball
like
was good.
Moneyball. Yeah, I did cry during Moneyball. Where he's in his truck and his daughter's like, "Turn around, Dad,"
That was a good one.
and then they lose anyway.
What's the one where he's like a cowboy?
A river runs through it.
Oh, that's
Oh,
Brokeback Mountain.
That
No.
was one.
He's not in that. Is he in that?
In
Legends-
Robbie's mind, he is.
Legends of the Fall.
Oh, that's
it.
a good one.
That was the one I was thinking of. That's
Also
a good
a good
movie.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Seven's good. I like
Brokeback
Seven.
Mountain.
Seven's hard to watch though.
Oh, Seven.
I
Seven's
love-
a great one.
Seven's great.
Yeah. I knew I was forgetting one.
Deadpool, The Big
the
Short.
meeting Dr. Black or whatever.
Did you know he was in
Mr.
Happy
Black,
Feet?
Joe Black.
Yeah, I thought
Meet
Joe Black.
Isn't it Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
If
That
you
was
go
one?
back and watch that though, his acting in that is suspect.
I mean, Ocean's 11 too. I know that's like an ensemble cast, but also pretty awesome.
True.
That was good, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, definitely submit some more Brad Pitt content.
Yeah.
So we can all react and
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
your favorite actor or actress.
That is Brad Pitt.
Yeah, it has to be
I
first,
s-
first
I
name
s-
Brad, last name Pitt.
Did you guys watch F1? Because I started it and I didn't
no,
finish
oh,
it.
no.
I really
haven't.
want to see that.
I did
need
watch
to,
it.
I need to
Wait,
finish
that's
that.
it's on Apple, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have it anymore.
There's parts of it that are hard to believe.
It seemed long.
That's what I've heard from people. Like,
I mean, they've taken a guy who's in his 50s. He's jacked. I mean, he looks fantastic. And they're like, believe that he could be competitive with a kid who's like 20.
Why can't he be? You think he's on? You
Reflexes.
think he's on PEDs?
Look, how many 60-year-olds do you know driving who can drive very well?
Stop ruining the dream.
Sorry.
I didn't know that was your dream.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I was going to say the other one, I mean, there's plenty.
Did he ever do voice character acting?
I
like
just
in-
said he's in. What was it called?
Flipper?
Feet. Happy feet.
Happy Feet.
Happy feet.
Did you, did you see Bullet Train? Did you see that?
no,
I tried to
haven't. No,
watch.
haven't.
I did watch that.
I thought
did.
that was like a very underrated. I don't think it got a ton of commercial success, but I thought that was a really good movie.
I feel like there was too many movies just kind of like that
Yeah.
at that time. That
It-
was like a genre.
but
almost.
shooting it all inside of a train was kind of cool. That,
Yeah.
like the whole movie, pretty much.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Benjamin Button was 2 hours and 46 minutes.
Very long.
It
movie.
took a long
That's-
time to reverse age.
I actually I haven't seen that movie.
I remember watching it when I was younger and regretting it.
No, I enjoyed it. I
Mm.
had fun with it.
It was good. I liked it. It was long though, and it did. Yeah.
And it got
The reverse
weird.
aging thing, yeah,
It got super weird.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw 7 Years Tibet in the movie theater. Why? Because
'Cause-
it's Brad Pitt?
Because you love Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
I think we've confirmed this episode that you and Brad are something.
Do you know what I like as much as Brad Pitt?
The Mizuno Neo Zen too.
You know it.
Oh, yeah.
And since we're talking about Tibet, Neo Zen, meditate on that.
Oh, yeah. Very
Okay.
good. Very good connection.
Wow.
There you go.
I didn't know where you were going with that at
This
first.
is where that shoe came from.
All right, final check-in. I don't know if anybody's told you, but I'm proud of you. You're doing it. You're doing that thing. You're logging those miles. You're getting them in. You're getting up early or you're staying up in the afternoon and getting them done after work. It doesn't matter, but you're getting the miles in, and you deserve a pat on the back. It's not easy in the middle of winter. That's why we do this. Give you that little extra motivation. Stick with it. No, it came from Japan.
Oh, okay.
They also have some
I was
Buddhist roots there. Dude, I'm going to, again, this is spoiler on this. I love this shoe.
Yeah.
Great.
It's pretty nice.
They fixed this shoe without ruining it.
I
Very
was a
hard to
little
do,
worried.
apparently.
I was a little worried when I first put it on.
Megan came upstairs. She's like, it doesn't fit.
It's more narrow
Yeah,
and snug
that is
and
true.
shorter than the previous version. So I know a lot of people complained that, I think, right? The sizing was too large for most people.
Well, in the Neo
know
Vista,
Vista, the
2,
Neo
I
Vista
had to
2
go
was-
down a size.
And
half
it felt
size.
baggy, like the upper was
Yeah.
just baggy.
Whereas this one is a snug fitting
That
upper.
is true. When I first put it on, I was like, this might be too small. And
That's
then
what
I
I
felt
s-
my toes, and I was like, well, it's not.
I love it.
But
I think it's quite narrow in the forefoot, maybe more so. But the knit upper is stretchy.
Yeah.
So like when I was running, I had no
Right.
issues.
Right. Which, honestly, if you have a knit upper, you do kind of want
Yeah.
that.
It's weird because this isn't like this is more like a mesh than a knit. If you're looking at it.
Yeah,
Like,
you're-
it's not
you're right.
stretchy like the
You're
other
right.
one.
Okay, well it's stretchy.
But it feels knittish.
yeah.
But the big problem, and it wasn't a big problem, the original Neo Zen, one of the issues that we all had was that it felt a little sloppy because of how soft the midsole was, especially as you got deeper into miles. I think they tuned up the foam. It doesn't feel, I wouldn't call it firm.
Right.
They added some to the forefoot, right?
Yeah, so the notes here say that there's more foam in the forefoot. It's still the supercritical EVA midsole, and they focused on controlling the bounce with better directional bounce.
Okay, and that's where I kind of felt like the arch in this is more noticeable. I thought it was really, I was impressed.
Yeah, it's still very bouncy, but without losing. It's not like you're all over the place. You're kind of.
What's the price on this, Meg?
$160. And it's coming out February 1.
So it went up 10?
10, yeah.
Same 40.5 millimeters in the heel, 34.5 in the forefoot, so 6 millimeter drop.
Okay, so Carl and I took it out today. I know that Robbie did your long run in it, but we did, we were running easy miles, and then of course we did our strides in it. And this shoe can pick up.
Yeah, it can. Yeah, like I said, I was running faster than I should have been on Saturday, and felt great.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
So is this your daily trainer?
I think so. Yeah.
It's technically also like max cushion though. It's like over 40 millimeters.
Now this feels daily
trainer.
trainer-ish.
Okay.
Like it doesn't feel the fact that you can pick it up and the fact that it feels good through your stride, and it's not. What's the weight on it?
Oh yeah. I was gonna say. Do you remember the weight of the first one?
It's on the shelf behind you if you want to grab it.
Does it say it on there?
Yeah, but that's for a size.
9.
It's 8.5 ounces for a size 9.
9.2 ounces.
That's pretty light. Did it have the last version on that?
261.
Yeah, it was.
One?
Oh, Thomas's was 9.8 ounces.
And what I say was
9.2, so it got lighter.
Wait, this is not my size.
That's Meg.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to
It's
That's either
Meg's.
mine or Meg's.
Oh, wait, I was looking at the Vista.
That might be mine.
Is this from the top shelf there?
Yeah.
I'll look it up online.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah, let me
and
see
also if you look at the bottom, Meg, the tread, they did a nicer job of kind of like
Let me see.
putting it out.
Making it not look like
Yeah.
a George O'Keeffe painting. I thought this had a size on it.
So according to their specs, it was 9 ounces for a men's 9 last time, and now it's 8.5 ounces. So it dropped half an ounce.
Okay.
That's good.
It doesn't feel super light, but on the run, it felt pretty light on the foot. Didn't you think so?
Yeah.
Like this is heavier than it's crazy. What was the shoe that we just reviewed?
The race shoe?
Oh no, there was another one that we just
We
reviewed.
did 2
and it was
Puma
like-
shoes, the Deviate and the Deviate Elite.
Well, yesterday we did 2 reviews, didn't we?
You did the
And-
Pro 5 Saucony
And
the Nimbus,
Nimbus.
28.
how much was the Nimbus? Was that
180.
no? But
And
the
weight wise, I think it was
weight-wise.
like 10
Yeah.
something.
The Nimbus
Alright.
is 180.
Yeah.
I haven't run it yet, so I can't say anything.
No,
but that
you're-
just
you're
seems-
correct, you're
Okay,
correct.
it just seems a lot.
I mean, how much is a Clifton? Is
The
that like
Clifton
160?
10,
I don't think it's that much.
In the Infineon 1080,
That went up a
That's
little bit, right?
180.
So it's kind of in that.
It's in that line,
I guess that's
yeah.
what things are
Yeah.
now.
But the
Just
problem, I think the problem for these legacy shoes that were kind of like the marquee shoes, they're experimenting with that under shoe, and they're putting good foams.
That's the
in.
problem. Yeah, these this newer tier or whatever of good foams dropping into
Lower
simple
price points.
simple shoes is now usurping the premium daily
legends.
trainer market of their the
Cannibalizing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you go into like say your local running store, they're probably going to put you in one of the legends over
Right.
an experimental.
Wait, sorry. Nimbus is 170.
Okay,
Not
that
180.
feels a little bit
Coca
better.
Clifton 10 is 155.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you like the Hoka Clifton, the Nimbus, and there's a bunch of shoes in that category now that just feel pretty similar.
Yeah.
What surprised me on this foam that's an EVA is that it doesn't feel like an EVA foam, does it?
No.
It's
Yeah.
bouncy. It's more like
It does feel way more responsive or like, yeah, bouncy than
this is. I think I've described this before, like those pink rubber balls,
Yep.
Yeah.
like that you used to get. That this has that kind of fun feel to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bounce. It feels great.
Does feel great.
I mean, last year's version, we called it the Four Horsemen, Neo Zen,
Yeah.
right.
SL, Rebel V5, and then I forgot the last one.
Nova Blast maybe?
So far,
five, yeah.
this
Yeah.
might be a front runner.
It's pretty good. I really enjoy it.
Oh, yeah. I could definitely see that for
I think this is gonna have to be in consideration at
As
the
like
end
the
of
do
year.
it all.
Daily trainer,
trainer.
Yeah.
wherever you want to put it. Like to me, this has that fun feel of the Evo SL midsole, but just a little more structure.
yeah.
And I think that what you get out of this is there's some people who were like didn't like the Evo SL because it's got kind of like not a lot of structure to the midsole and not a lot of structure to the upper. This one is kind of in between your traditional trainer and the Evo SL kind of feel.
What do you think about the collar situation? So interesting.
It's weird because it,
Kind of doesn't serve a purpose.
yeah, it doesn't touch your skin
Right.
because of the padding inside. So it's kind of just there.
I'm not sure why it's
Like you would have it folded down,
Right.
like a regular.
Yeah, or just not there. I don't understand.
Well, I think it kind of ties into because it was a woven before, and
Is it just trying to keep that aesthetic of
yeah,
the first
it's
one?
keeping the look of the first one, even though this one isn't the same kind of construction. I mean, you can really tell the difference looking at that shoe's
Yeah, right.
upper and this shoe's upper. That's definitely got to be yours, Robbie, because
Yeah, because this doesn't have any. The last version doesn't have any padding in the heel.
Yeah.
If you recall.
and this one, I'm kind of a little surprised how they finished off the padding. It's a little rough. Like if you look inside, like
Yeah.
when I was taking photos, I was like,
Oh, like not finished.
yeah.
You can see
And
the
I'm like,
stitching
is
and
that
stuff.
going to be like, is that going to wear weird?
I don't know, but yeah, great shoe.
Yeah. Mizuno, I feel like they're almost there.
Do you feel like they have like a brand?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
People aren't excited about Mizuno as a brand necessarily. They don't see Mizuno like you see an Adidas or a Nike or a New Balance or an Asics.
I think they were so slow on innovation over the last, 10 years that they weren't the exciting shoe. So you had other brands that came into the space. Like, remember Asics like 6-7 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't.
Sorry,
I didn't
it's-
mean to do that.
Trying to kill it off. So the more I do 6-7, the more I hope it
geez,
ends.
dude.
If I'm as a dad keep doing it, I'm hoping it.
Well, they did it.
It's
like-
starting to fizzle out for
It-
sure.
I was watching the Houston Marathon, one of the announcers did the 6-7 thing, and I was like, okay, that should kill it.
Yep.
That's
Yep. I
that's-
just put the
that's
nail in the coffin.
Cringy.
I actually haven't heard my kids say it in like a week or
Well,
two.
yeah, because they're like dad's saying it all the time now.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Adults are saying, yeah. Now you just got to be like with cooked.
Oh yeah, I
Oh, yeah.
say that way too many times in a day.
Yeah.
Talking to my kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're coming around. I think they have an opportunity to get exciting. I think.
I just think it's so hard to
Break
come
into that.
come into this and get runners excited about a brand when there's so many good options.
Yeah, they could do it. I mean, they have enough history and
But like I also think about Skechers shoes, like they have some really good solid performance shoes that no one will try because
Yeah.
it has a Skechers brand
Yeah.
association.
There's a couple problems there. Skechers also doesn't have distribution. So it's like even if you go to the Skechers store, you can't get the performance.
right.
Which to me blows my mind. Why
Yeah.
wouldn't you put the performance
Yeah.
at, because there's Skechers stores everywhere.
Yeah.
You have the infrastructure. Why not put some inventory in that building?
Right.
Get some people there. Freaking A.
I think you can only buy them on the dark web.
Yeah. Do a couple group runs from your store, man. You may get some people buying slip-ons when they are done, you know?
Buy the Skechers Clouds or whatever.
Yeah.
Take it as a backup shoe.
If I was on, that would just drive me nuts.
It has to. And Skechers knows that too. They probably love it.
They're like, watch this. We're going to get a Super Bowl ad for On. I mean, maybe it does good for On too, because maybe people see it and think it's an On shoe. And they're like, oh, I'll get that. Even though it's $100 more than the Skechers one.
Right.
That's rough.
Well, I don't know. I hope Mizuno breaks into the mold.
I think they can. I really like the Warp series and what we saw coming out of the race for 2027.
Yeah.
Looks really exciting. I think between the Neo Zen and the Neo Vista, they have two really good choices for like a fun shoe. They're still making the Wave Rider, which that's a legacy shoe that people like. I wish they would.
Dude, last Wave Rider was awesome.
Right, but it looked like trash. They
They
need to
that's
fix
fair.
the aesthetic on that. Like, just make it look cool.
Yeah, even this one I don't think looks that cool. I know that's like not the end all be all end all. Which
I
one
would
is it?
love. This is one where I would love,
all,
like,
be all.
call us. Call us. I'll help. I will help.
Free of
you.
charge.
I will help you change.
I think you can actually make the Mizuno logo look cool. Like it has some cool heritage aspects to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, I'm just pointing out the.
Yeah. Wait, what?
The swoosh.
No. Oh.
It's got the built-in.
Oh, wow, it really does.
Yeah,
And that.
it's built in.
I never knew. I never really saw that.
One time I did a comparison of all the logos and laid them on top of each other. There's a lot of basically the Brooks logo is a
Yeah.
swoosh.
Yeah.
It's also, a road. Like, nobody went too far away from
Theodora.
yeah. So, I mean, even the Saucony,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, it's true.
And that was one of the problems I think Under Armour had with putting their logo on a shoe. You need kind of that, like horizontal.
Almost like a forward motion, like
Yeah.
something in movement. Yeah.
So, yeah.
I saw the Under Armour dudes out there running around the annex today, and I was checking out some of the shoes that they had. It seemed like they had some interesting stuff.
Well, our guy Tayson is working at Under Armour, and he was really good designer at Puma. So I'm hoping that he's bringing some of his expertise to Under Armour, because Tay is a talented guy.
Yeah.
He designed the DV8, right?
Yeah, he worked on the Mag Max. He worked on the DV8.
Yeah.
I don't know how much hand he had exactly in those shoes, or how much, because I know that they kind of worked as a team there at Puma.
Yeah.
Speaking of, about running fast or whatever, or when you're talking about running fast earlier, seeing those guys do a workout around the annex in the morning, sun coming up, frost on the ground. It's
Tracksmith ad?
Yeah, I was just gonna
dude,
say.
it looks cool. Like they're coming down the hill, they go up the hill and then come down the hill, like that pack of Under Armour runners, like going fast as hell.
So
like,
wait, so like around that curve they go up, and
at
then
least
come down?
today they were going up and then coming back down. I was
and that's
like,
probably like their warm up,
I
and
was
they're
like,
like
dude,
flying.
that looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, well, you should have seen
They look
Carl,
good
Brady,
out
and myself running it.
Yeah, you missed them
Dude,
on
yeah,
Boston
just like
Street.
that, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
Cracking out 9:30 miles, just
Yeah.
like it was nothing.
Sweating bullets.
Dying over there. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's that.
Keep getting in your grit miles, people,
Yeah.
Log them too.
and log them. I
Meg.
will do that today.
I also, that's a reminder for myself.
Yeah. All right. Hi, Ma.
Hi, Robin.
Get a good stretch, got my laces tied. My trusty podcast by my side. If you wanna tuck run, it's the place to be. Yeah, it's the drop.